Happy New Year and welcome to yet another exciting episode of The Property Show. Today, we zero in on the special moments that have made the Property Show journey exciting. When it comes to the real estate market, we have an extensive portfolio, placing us in a position to identify investment products as well as dream homes for those looking to climb the property ladder. So sit back, relax, and don't press that dial. Catch Safaricom 4G activations, Kenya Power on how to save on electricity, and another captivating home ownership story, plus much more. Keep it locked only on The Property Show, your trusted channel to deliver all things property. As always, there is something for everyone. Our 2016 epic highlights brings us to Modular, a shipping container transformed to a modest living home. Let's have a look.
The Modular is a mobile prefab structure made from a shipping container. It can be a starter home, home extension, guest house, studio, office, or a retail store. The Modular can be combined to provide more living space. There are two models, the Modular Premium and the Modular Fundamentals, being 40 feet and 20 feet container respectively. A 20-feet shipping container can be utilized as a retail space, a guest addition, an office, or a modest home or cabin, or studio bed-sitter. The 40-feet shipping container can host a separate bedroom and a larger kitchen and bathroom. There are different options you can choose to allow the pod to respond to your needs. This varies from furniture, appliances, outdoor covered deck extensions to off-grid energy and waste management options.
What's unique at Modular is the elegant living space. This home can also be conveniently transferred to another location while still intact. Let's have a look. Next, smart home technology, providing connectivity, comfort, and convenience, which allows you to control your home with just a touch of a button. Signature Residence. Let's have a look.
Signature Residence is smart home providing connectivity, comfort, and convenience. The apartments are wired to enable residents to remotely control or program an array of functions in the home, such as you can draw the curtains, switch on the lights, lock your doors, turn on the microwave cooker or coffee maker, and if you forget to turn off the gas, there is an electronic device that detects and prevents gas leakage. All this from the comfort of your phone or tablet. The apartments offer the highest level of security with visual recording of visitors at your door or at the entrance. Besides its incomparable design, Signature offers a dream home with timeless elegance. Signature Residence is located along Wingi Road off Oilai-Toktok Road in Kileleshwa. The development comprises of 110 units, 98 apartments, 13 duplexes, and 2 penthouses. These spectacular apartments are also available fully furnished. Accommodation includes spacious living room with large double-glazed windows which are shutter-proof, a large dining area, oak laminated floors, washable and paintable wallpaper, beautiful light fittings with dimmer systems, an open-plan kitchen fitted with quartz countertops, a microwave, cooker, oven, coffee maker, and flood sensor. All bedrooms are ensuite with a jacuzzi in the master bedroom. The front door has 15 locks and a sensor, and a self-contained domestic servants' quarters. Salient features include high perimeter wall with laser detectors, 24-hour security with CCTV cameras, parking for 2 vehicles, solar water heating, borehole, underground water tanks, backup generator, high-speed elevators, aluminium-clad exterior that does not fade, car wash service, swimming pool and gym, and children's playground.
What is striking here is the smart solutions offered, great designs, spectacular swimming pool, high-quality finishes, and a wide array of amenities. These apartments have an option of fully furnished designs. Next, a highlight on Jakaranda Gardens, a big-scale development with a lot of green areas. This development has a modern design, excellent use of space, quality finishes with a lot of natural lights.
Jakaranda Gardens is a plush, middle-class neighborhood offering a serene, homely environment with lush gardens and manicured lawns. The mega project is located on Kamete Road, just a 5-minute drive off Thika Superhighway. Jakaranda Gardens, designed from the international perspective, is the first big-scale garden apartment compound with a lot of greenery. The project comprises of 2, 3 and 4-bedroom apartments. Accommodation includes broad living rooms connected with a large balcony, spacious fitted kitchen with an American design, spacious and bright double bathroom design, bedroom equipped with a large bay window, and finest fixture and fittings. Salient features include swimming pool, evergreen botanical garden, Cabro-paved parking for 2 cars per house, 24-hour security, children playground, high perimeter wall, gatehouse, and outdoor benches.
Lastly, let's revisit the epic highlights of the bus tour.
For many years, Naivasha was mostly known for its horticulture and flowers exported to the European markets. But these days, the town located about 90 kilometers northwest of Nairobi is both a popular tourist destination and an emerging real estate market. It attracts investments in both residential, leisure, and retail property.
My expectations for this Naivasha trip is to be able to explore different kind of properties that they have. For me, I would be interested in a holiday home. a place where maybe I can be going there during the weekend, a place that is not far from Nairobi, where my children and even their children can be able to enjoy in future.
I'd like to settle in Naivasha because of the congestion in Nairobi now. I think most people are moving out of town. And I think Naivasha being a small town, and I'm sure coming up in the future, it would be a good place to settle with my family. And I'm very happy to take this tour. And I thank Property Show for organizing the same.
What I expect from Naivasha Bus 12 Property Show with Nancy, I expect to meet opportunities where I can invest in terms of land, houses that are developed, get to see the designs I've used for the houses. And I'll say Naivasha is a scenic place. It's a place we all want to honor peace. I'll urge guys who are at home to make sure they join the next bus tour, Property Show with Nancy, for more opportunities, and they'll love it.
One Sunday afternoon, we were watching the property show with my wife, and we decided, because we have been going around Nairobi trying to look for a plot, a house, but we could not really, make up our minds, and the deals we were getting were not really satisfying our needs. So we decided to book a tour bus with Nancy and the property show. And here we are today in Naivasha. Actually, through the property show, we were introduced to Fifth Quarter. Fifth Quarter is really a company that really knows where the hot plots are, per se. You can say that most of their plots are water point plots. Through property show, now we have acquired a plot with Fifth Quarter. For me, what I can say is true, what you hear, that there's something for everyone. For us, actually, we can say that we are even eager to go for another tour with the property show, because we know we're going to get something else.
My views on the property is the layout is beautiful. I think that the property is well thought of in terms of when you go in, someone has thought about what layout you require for purposes of making a home really. The bedrooms are good sizes. Process of purchasing, the developers seem to be compliant. When you enter the living room, you see the approval numbers. You see what county government it relates to. You see the planning approval numbers. That's usually an indication that the developer has complied with issues to do with change of user, planning approvals. These are all matters that tend to delay a legal process. The most important thing is, number one, get your lawyer. The reason why you get your lawyer is because that lawyer performs due diligence for you. What am I talking about when I talk about due diligence? I'm talking about they will look into the title for you, make sure that the title is clear, okay? Make sure the approvals that I'm talking about have been obtained, make sure the consents have been obtained, because it's very easy. You've heard of properties that have been demolished because they're on road reserves, because they are built in a way that they're not supposed to be built, because they're not compliant with planning approvals. Your lawyer is supposed to do that for you.
Graceland is a place for a family. I love the standalone houses. It's very spacious, well done. I have a compound which I can do everything I want to do in it. The rooms are spacious. I love it. This is the ideal. I can say it is the something I'm looking for. My idea now is to go back to the drawing board and see how I can acquire property here in Graceland. Many people are really trying to see, or rather to get what they want, and they have never gotten it. Go for this tour bus and you'll sure get something for yourself.
The bus tour has been of tremendous help to me because of the various options that I've been able to get access to. Unlike those that we read in the magazines, we've been able to walk into these homes and to see what they're made of and to figure out whether it is something that we can achieve or get for ourselves. I was quite flexible, but I was looking for space because I have a family and I need space. So I was looking for a house with sufficient space and that is also affordable. The property show is very informative. It gives us good information on the kind of houses or property that we are looking for. It gives us various options and variety from which to choose from. So it will not leave you in the same place you were before you started watching it. Find out as much as you can before you invest in any property, and make use of shows such as this because they give us priceless information and enable us in our decision-making process.
Today I'm here to just learn about property and all that. I'm really interested and happy to be here today. We've been seeing houses are falling and all that, so when I don't want to wake up one day and just say I want to buy a house. So going to these bus shows and seeing what builders are doing, and me being an investor, so I just want to learn about what is around the market. Yes, the fears are the quality. Just do something of good quality. And not only just make a house because you want people to come and live. Put a soul in it. Let's enjoy yourself. It's a beautiful day. You see the sun is up. Yes, and probably by the end of the show I might buy some few properties. It's a learning step and I love it. And to Nancy, keep it up.
In my view, the beauty of a home is not only on expensive finishes and design, but on the functionality. At First Avenue, we work with where you are and match you with that ideal home or investment. Visit our offices and let's start the journey. Next, Safaricom 4G activation.
We are here today at the National Archives doing the Safaricom Open Day, which is a 3-day event where we are promoting 3G and 4G phones. This event normally occurs once every quarter. We are trying to push 4G to the customers because 4G has a lot of benefits for the customers when it comes to faster internet speeds and also with connectivity of data. So as you can see behind me, we have a tent that is actually doing the 4G setup. So once you purchase a 4G phone, then you'll be able to get a 4G SIM card if you don't have one, and then you'll be able to enjoy the connectivity on 4G. Now for the first time users of 4G, when you get the 4G card and you insert into a 4G SIM card, you will get a 4G free internet bundle. For conversion from 3G to 4G, it can only be done at a Safaricom shop or at a dealer shop because you'll need to be given a replacement SIM card, which is 4G enabled, because your current SIM card is only enabled up to 3G. So you cannot do it on your own in the house. The big box is actually a very interesting device because besides the fact that you can watch a TV, which is the local channel, it also acts as a router. It has 4G internet and you can use it at home. You can connect to up to 5 devices. So it works basically just like a router and it gives you amazing speeds. And it also has internet bundles that are way cheaper than the normal internet bundles you'd use on a 4G phone. The 4G tagline says it all: don't wait, do things faster. It's basically when you have 4G internet, you'll never have to wait. There's no buffering, when you go onto YouTube, all the services, it's fast. Everything just happens fast.
I was able to get a good phone, Techno, C9, and the experience is awesome. Yes. When I just purchased my phone, they awarded me with a 4G t-shirt. Yes. I also managed to do my swim swap to 4G, and I'm already enjoying the speeds. Speeds are faster. I can say they're like 5 times faster than the normal 3G SIM card.
Passing by to go to work and I saw the Safaricom stand, so I said why not see what's happening. Service was outstanding. Today, since I was rushing to work, I decided to upgrade my phone from 3G to 4G, but tomorrow I have to come back and get my mom a phone because she's having kabambe. The prices are amazing and you can use your bonga points. So yeah, as younger generation we use social media a lot, so come and upgrade your phone. It will only cost you 5 minutes or less.
Going to get hurt. I'm doing my best, bro. You need to remember that chapo day with mom, remember? Let me send you a video. But I can't wait. You have it. Watch it.
Let's come together as a team and fight for this club. Make sure that
What?
Don't wait. Do things faster. Do things Safaricom 4G.
We would like to say thank you to Safaricom for transforming our lives through the 4G network.
During this season, connect with Safaricom 4G and enjoy fast internet experience. Next, the accessory spot with modern rustic home decor. Everyone seems to be embracing rustic charm and warmth with modern amenities. First, the key to a modern rustic space is an open floor plan, modern furniture, preserved and exposed natural architectural elements. This style has an informal elegance, comfortable and modern living at its best. Secondly, the natural aspect of a rustic modern home carries through to the fabrics. A common choice is simple fabrics. If you love this style, keep your furniture neutral and go as natural as you can. Think linen throw pillows, sisal, hides, and some silks for natural appeal. Thirdly, mid-century furniture pieces are perfect for this style, especially leather and wood. The whole point of this style is to get all the charm of a rustic dwelling with all the conveniences and style of a modern home. Finally, you will notice that in a rustic modern home, the colors are normally subdued. For this style, keep your walls white. You can also cover them in a natural material like wood or stone. Here at the Property Show, we work with forward-thinking interior decorators who can help you spruce up your space with that special piece. Call on us and we'll be delighted to connect you. We are taking a short break. We'll be back with another interesting home ownership story. Don't go away.
The Upmarket Homes Expo 2017 is the inaugural event for high-end property. The Upmarket Homes Expo promises to deliver new concepts and ideas for the property industry. The expo will be held at the Hub Karen from the 24th to the 26th of February 2017. Be a part of this expo to do business, showcase signature properties, and meet future clients. Book a booth now.
Welcome back. Kenya Power on energy saving tips next.
Now, energy saving tips. 1. Please have energy saving bulbs. They help a lot in 2 ways. 1, they don't get spoiled quickly. They last longer. They cost more, but they last longer. And number 2, they give you a lot of savings on the energy consumed. You can actually achieve a 40-watt bulb in an 8-watt bulb. So you'll achieve the same brightness with less, especially for security lighting, because in a lot of homes, security lights run for the night. They'll run for longer hours. Have them change to energy saving bulbs. That's number 1. Number 2, fridges. Opening and closing fridge causes you to just spend unnecessary energy, because that means you are trying to cool the air around the fridge. So reduce the number of times you open and close a fridge. And also the type of fridge you have. The older fridges that, for example, where the freezer gets a lot of ice, the non-frost fridges are much more energy efficient than the fridges that have ice building up in the freezer. We do not have this in Kenya yet as much, but when you're buying electrical equipment, just try to check if there's any label on how efficient the equipment is. Another one, very good one, is the instant shower. A lot of customers come to us and tell us, I switched off my geyser, I'm using the instant shower. How long do you run the instant shower? And maybe the next time your daughter is bathing, especially daughters, the next time she's in the bathroom, go look at your meter, how fast it will be running. Because an instant shower, you are actually supposed to let the water run when you need it. But if you get into an instant shower and let it run as you are soaping yourself and the rest, the meter will be running so fast you can't believe it. It's a heavy consumer. The saving on an instant shower is the time that you use it only when you need it. So it is actually the main tip I want to give our customers is the balance between the time and the equipment. The kettle. An electric kettle is a heavy consumer. By the way, if you're using an electric kettle, you put it out for 1 month, you'll see the difference. Why? Because a lot of times we boil water which we don't need. If you need 1 cup of water, you don't have to boil a whole kettle. Then it cools and you put it back again. And now the kettle is the reverse of the fridge. An empty fridge, you spend time cooling air. So you use more than a fridge which is full. It is more economical to at least have your fridge half full. For the kettle, By the way, the kettle and an instant shower are heavy consumers of energy. An iron box is a heavy consumer because you are heating elements. Actually, you are converting electric energy to heat energy. So you are heating elements. If, for example, you iron and keep on leaving the iron box unattended to, that is electricity. You're just heating the air around, and you pay for it. So it's just good to be, and especially to our children, that we develop a sense of saving. You know, we are not doing this in Kenya right now because in Kenya our demand is less than the capacity we have. That means the generation right now is much higher than the demand. Nancy, I recently had a chance to attend a workshop in Cairo, and they are so conscious. They are so conscious of saving energy because for them, their energy is life. And the issue is they're just worried about us who are using hydro, who are affecting the Nile River, not being conscious of energy efficiency. Now, from Kenya PowerPoint, maybe somebody would ask, then would we be saving? Are we interested in selling more or in saving? When you save energy, you spend less. When you spend less on your electricity bills, you become a better payer, because that means you're more comfortable paying your electricity bills. And that's why, actually, very soon, we'll be rolling out a project on Badilisha Bulb to encourage customers to use energy more efficiently. You know, energy is used by all of us. Actually, it's a global share. So when we are efficient, we allow another person elsewhere to also gain on the same.
To our partners, Kenya Power, there is no better way than to say Asanteni Sana for all the connectivity and innovative solutions.
Coming up, the home ownership segment. Today I sit down with Jerry, who will be sharing her home ownership journey. Karibu sana on the show.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Jerry?
Oh, Jerry's a passionate individual that's interested in a lot of things. I enjoy the joy of home owning, and I also love design, concepts, beautiful houses, gardens in particular, and I love to travel.
Wow. Tell us about your home ownership journey.
Yeah, so my first home, which is actually my best home ever.
Is it your dream home?
It is actually my dream home.
You're so lucky because you can't buy the first home and it's your dream home.
And in this case, it actually is the dream home. And I'll tell you the story. One time I wanted to sell it, and I invited someone to come and view the house with the anticipation, really, when we said sell, we wanted to know what the price of the property was.
So basically you're doing a valuation.
As a matter of fact, and we didn't know how else to do it other than to ask someone to come and look at it and put it in the market for us. And you know, this gentleman walked to the house, he talked to us, and then he walked around the compound and came back and said, I have been selling properties a long time, and this is a gem, and I'm not going to be the one to sell it for you. And he walked away. So it is indeed a dream home. Yeah.
At what point in your life did you know that you wanted to own a home and you start off looking for a house, finances? How was that journey?
I had already started my own business, and I felt that I had reached a stage in my life where the business was doing well, and I wanted to now do the next best thing, which was to own a home. I had already projected that I wanted to have a home by a certain age in my life, and so it was really just a matter of ticking the boxes based on my plan of creating wealth. And it was timely also because it was during the time when Standard Chartered Bank actually just launched their own mortgage product, and I was already a customer of the bank. So I walked in there and I said, well, I'm ready to buy a home. Can I get a mortgage? And that's when they said they could give me a mortgage. So I presented the house that I was interested in, the sale agreement, and went through the process.
So you
qualified for the mortgage and purchased the home. And then when we purchased it, we knew that we wanted to have a feel that was more our feel. So we had builders in the house for 5 months, retwigging and and rejigging the property so that it had the Jerry and John mark on it. Yeah, and that's my husband. Yeah.
Wow. And how was that? Because I know after you buy a home and then you bring in contractors, it just changed the narrative. How was that?
It was actually quite exciting. Now, I'm a daughter of an architect, so I grew up going to property development sites. I grew up knowing what it took to actually build or be in a construction site. So I had a very good idea of what I wanted, and I had a very good idea of the quality of contractor that I wanted on site. And I also knew that I wanted a made-to-measure kitchen. So I knew who to go to because I had already used this furniture house for my previous furnishing on my previous non-owned properties. And so that was pretty easy. However, the most painful thing I think during that process is that we had to run 2 homes. So we needed 2 guards, we needed to pay electricity on 2 properties, all the expenses that come with a home, a gardener. We had 2 gardeners. So that was interesting for 5 months. It was actually quite expensive. And that was strenuous, as well as the fact that we did 1 or 2 alterations along the way of the development, and those also kind of shifted pricing in terms of what we were expecting. But we were lucky that we had savings, and we were able to use the savings to make the changes that we wanted. And we're very happy because then we actually, in 5 months, we had changed the valuation of the property as well.
Looking back, what would you have done differently?
I think the only thing that I would do different, what I did then was perfect. The only thing that perhaps I would have done different after that is probably purchase 1 or 2 other properties, because I've seen the value of owning a property and what that does, especially when it appreciates. It's really, really good for the balance sheet. It's good to have a property for your balance sheet. Yeah.
And you have enjoyed the returns, basically.
Oh gosh, we've had like 1,000% increase in the valuation. So we are very, very lucky. When we moved to this location, people thought we were crazy because we were actually moving to the suburbs, so to speak. It was quite a distance, and now it's all grown. There are more properties there than there were before. And, I think our property is also amongst the ones that are going for a heavy, a big price point. Yeah, so I think we're very lucky. The decision was the best one that we made.
This segment continues sharing the journeys, challenges, and advice on home ownership. You too can share your story. Just drop us an email and I'll be at your doorstep. Thank you for joining me. Here at the Property Show, we pride ourselves as the leading real estate show in the region. Each week, we discuss current trends, share industry experiences, and explore new upcoming neighborhoods capturing the changing landscape. Once again, happy holidays and thank you for watching, and we look forward to another great year. See you next Sunday. As always, your property search starts right here. Remember, there is something for everyone. Kwaheri.